Last week was not a normal week for Leiden. Usually, its canals are calm, and its streets are populated mostly by relaxed cyclists, with the occasional car. On October, bike and car traffic is impossible because every sidewalk is overflowing with markets, and every square big enough to hold them is filled with carnival rides. October 3rd is the anniversary of Leiden's relief in 1574, the end of a 6-month Spanish siege of the city, in which 2 out of every 5 inhabitants died of hunger. This painting shows the mayor of Leiden offering himself as food for his starving citizens. I don't think anyone took him up on it. The siege finally ended when William, Prince of Orange, literally flooded the countryside in order to sail his ships to the rescue. People still celebrate by eating white bread and herring, the relief food brought by William of Orange, or by eating hutspot, the meal of mashed up meat and potatoes that the Spanish allegedly left behind when they were fleeing. The daytime festivities are a lot like Market Day, but with more lights and music. This area is as far as we ventured last year, but this time we went further. We'd been planning to take a ride on the Ferris wheel, but when we got there, we decided that this was more our style. Our time in Leiden so far feels like an inverted version of the Leiden's relief story. Last year, we were trapped like the people of Leiden inside the walls of our home, but only because we were the outsiders and felt overwhelmed by culture shock and fear. This year, Leiden is our home. We felt free to partake in the celebration. Flying around and around over the streets and canals of the city we know so well, the wind in our faces made it easy to weep for joy. It was so beautiful to see a glowing map of the city spread out beneath us, complete with life-size landmarks like the windmill to Valk. Here are some of the other things we saw during our explorations. That's an oliebollen, a close cousin of the donut. Here's an outdoor restaurant set up where I usually bike to work. This year and last, we were amazed at how much garbage the conscientious Dutch could generate if they had the desire. We noticed the following on a sequence of passing windowsills: a beer can, a beer cup, a beer glass, and a coconut milk juice box. Some takeout leftovers, some restaurant leftovers, and a diaper. We also encountered some real loveliness when a nice young woman on a bridge offered to take a picture of the two of us, totally unprompted. We'd only been standing there trying to get one last look at a city all decked out before taking the long way home to avoid the crowds. Just before we got home, we came across this poster with the words, "Wij wensen u een goed ontzet." We wish you a good relief. This year, we felt well relieved.